The training model on the Smartace HR application allows you to create training vendors, creating training categories, training types. You set up your training, you assign trainings to employees, and employees get emails that they've been assigned a particular training. They sign up for the training, they complete the training, and from their self-service, they enter there's a training feedback form which can be customized to your company's template, and employees will fill in that particular training feedback, and then it will be sent back to the admin. You create your vendors. After creating vendors, you create a training category. What type of category are you putting that particular training? You're also creating a training type. When creating a training type, and after creating your training type, you have to create a training criteria. The training criteria is very important because sometimes you might want to group your training into different employees. You can group your training type into different categories. For instance, after creating my training type, calling it Microsoft Learning, I can create a training criteria and put certain types of employee into that particular training type. I can group my training criteria into department, location, grade level, or age. So I can create a training criteria and add new criteria. I enter my criteria name, the training type, enter I can group it into salary scale, grade level, ministry, location, department, position, employment type, minimum age of training, minimum length of service, and then I save. In the case whereby I don't have a particular criteria, I want to send all my employees for that particular training. All I need to do is to enter the criteria name, select the training type, enter a minimum age, a minimum length of service, and then I save. Automatically, everyone will be assigned this particular training. So after creating my training type and creating my training criteria, I'll proceed to assign employees to the particular training. So then I do my training setup. So the training setup allows me to nominate employees. After nomination, my employees, I send them for approval. And after approval, the employees who have been approved to go on that particular training will be assigned that particular training. I have my trainings already created with my criteria. Then I create a nomination list. The nomination list allows me to assign employees to that particular training. Like I said, the system is an approval based system. You can create different approval workflow for different models. So I can create my approval workflow for training. So after creating my training nomination list, I send them for approval. Whoever is in charge of approving will approve that particular training. These are all the employees that have been assigned to this particular training. So I can select the employees I want to assign for this training, and then I save the selected. The selected will be sent for approval, and then they'll be approved. And after they have been approved, I will proceed to assign them training. So after nomination comes assigning. So after assigning the training, these particular employees will receive a notification that they've been assigned particular training. It might be online, it might be on site, depending on how I've created that particular training. Also, we have the training calendar. The training calendar, so these are the types of these are the training types I have created as an admin. I can notify the employees. I can decide not to notify. I can decide to follow training criteria. I can decide to waive training criteria. We also have the training calendar. The training calendar allows admins see a particular calendar of the trainings happening in their particular organization. For instance, there's a particular training that was set for Monday, 3rd of August. If there's any other training in this particular month, I'll be able to see it on the training criteria.